right, season 14 patch notes. We're not gonna watch that trailer because it doesn't matter. So we already know about Vantage, but let's get the full rundown, I guess. Passive, spotter's lens, aim down sights to scout with your eyepiece, unarmed with mid to long range scopes, and use a bullet drop indicator to see where your shots will land. That's fucking broken. I think that's gonna be like really good. A bullet drop indicator should like low key not be a thing, but it is, and we're gonna have to deal with it. What's that shot? So that's pretty crazy. Tactical echolocation. Position your winged companion Echo and then launch towards him. Must have line of sight to Echo for launch. We saw that in the trailer. Kind of the same shit. Use your custom sniper rifle to mark enemy targets, which applies a damage bonus for you and your team. That's pretty crazy. They didn't really give an indication of how much it is, percentage, but people were rumoring that's 15%. If that's true, that is pretty wild. I'm going to be honest. It's a pretty big bonus. All right, now Reforged Kings Canyon. Now, I feel like Kings Canyon was overall becoming the most hated map within the community. I would say that was probably a good call for majority of the community finally feeling like that. I called that Kings Canyon was bad in season 7 and got death threats by the casual community. So shout out to those guys, sick. In season 5, Skulltown and Thunderdome were sunk by a massive explosion caused by Lobo. That was season 5. Holy fuck. Now that the salvage operation is complete, the Syndicate has rebuilt the area for the Apex games. Dredging machines have refilled the space with sand from the ocean floor, and a new battleground has been rebuilt with the iconic skull as its centerpiece. So I guess it is Skulltown, but like not really. I mean, that looks pretty Skulltown. It looks about it, but it's kind of different with the skull right in the middle. Read the full breakdown of the map update for here. That's going to be sick. I want to do this. We're going to definitely read through that afterwards. Level cap increase for all you casual players, or just people that like to level grind. Players can now level pass account level 500 through 3 additional tiers of 500 levels, bringing the effective level maximum to level 500 tier 3. So that's like what, 2,000? Or is that 1,500? I mean, that sounds pretty crazy. The total number of Apex packs earnable via account leveling is now 544. Oh fuck! So if you get all of your shit, if you get level 2,000. You automatically get an heirloom. G Nasty, bro. Thanks to the fucking 29 months. Love you. Love you, buddy. Wow, so you get an heirloom. That's a lot of levels. So I kind of hope they would give you something at the end of level 2,000. Fuck. All right, season 13 rank results. These better be fucking terrible. For split 1 of season 13, we have the following max tier distribution among players who played more than 10 hours of ranked. 10% were bronze, 28% were silver, 44 were gold, 14 platinum, 12%, 1.2% diamond, and 0.10% master. Okay. Okay. As of August 2nd, 2022, we had the following max tier distribution among players in split 2. So split 2 was changed. Kind of a big, I mean, it's a pretty big jump. So bronze went down 8%, silver went down 13%, gold went up 4%, platinum players went up a fuck ton, diamond went up 7%, and masters and pred went up 0.3%. It's a pretty big, it's almost 8 times more diamond players this season. If that doesn't tell you that ranked is wrong, then I feel like that should tell you, because I don't know what the fuck, you just have no fucking idea what you're talking about. So now for 14.0 rank changes, entry cost +5 to all. Kill RP, remove diminishing returns on eliminations. Oh, fuck. Rank reset, no change. Resuming ranked reset of 6 divisions. Oh, fuck. So you don't get any diminishing returns on eliminations now. Okay. I don't know how that would feel. I'm curious to see. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if, so when they say, you guys need to explain this to me, because I might be misunderstanding this. When they say remove diminishing returns, does that mean there's no more RP gain after a certain amount of eliminations? Or does that mean you just get full KP nonstop? Kind of confused on which one that means. Oh, you get full KP for all kills? Oh, God. Holy fuck, bro. Holy fuck, dude. That's so bad. If that's what that means, bro, that's actually so bad. It's gonna be a fucking infest, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Is that real? Oh, man. I hope we're all misunderstanding that. Because that's like so bad. I mean, that's not even like overreaction, dude. There was like 4 squads left first circle every game this split. The third party's next split, if that's true, is going to be crazy. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, well, whatever. Let's keep moving on. Well, fuck it. Whatever it is. I'm not fucking fighting for any fucking changes anymore with that shit. Laser sights. New attachment to replace barrels for SMGs and pistols. Reduced hip fire spread. Kind of curious for that. I want to see how that feels. I want to know if it's going to make like shooting the guns recoil like fucking absolutely insane. And then when you hit fire, it's kind of sturdy. Could be a big buff or just a big balance to SMGs. Like let's say now, a car is not really like useful at all medium range, but up close the hip fire is just ridiculously strict. It'd be fucking sick. I'm totally cool with that. Crate rotation we already know about. G7 Scout returns to the floor. Volt returns to the floor. I think those are W's, IMO. I think people are going to really hate this edition, though, and I'll explain why later. Bow check compound enters the crate. Great care package weapon. Rampage LMG enters the crate. Absolutely dog shit weapon to go into the crate unless it has infinite thermite. If it doesn't have infinite thermite, that is the worst care package weapon of all time next to the L-Star and the R99. But if it has infinite thermite, then that is a fucking really good care package weapon and a fucking huge problem. Crafting rotation, wingman returns to the floor. Hate that. Hate everything about it. Car SMG returns to the floor. Whatever. Devotion enters the crafter. There's going to be a lot of people crafting devotions for sure. R45 plus hammer point combo enters the crafter. Don't know how to feel about that one yet. We'll see how it goes. But that's a hammer point to the crafter is very interesting to me. I'm excited to see how that works. I don't have any comments on that though. Gold weapon rotation. The long BZ gold weapon, baby. The G7, the Mozambique, R99, and Hemlock. Noko just came. I actually do like this rotation. I think the G7 Scout Gold is really fucking viable too. I think it's sick. SMG's base hip fire spread increased, so that's why they did that shit. They have the SMG's hip fire spread is increased, so now they're going to give you the laser sights to decrease it. Kind of fair, pretty balanced. SMGs right now are really strong. So I actually don't see a big problem with that, especially on roller. That shit is really fucking good. The car and the Volt are disgusting. So I'm totally okay with that. Assault rifles, base hipfire spread increased. Okay, so they changed the hipfire on all of them to increase, which is pretty interesting. And here we go. The weapon that could change the meta for Apex and has multiple times. The EVA 8 recoil improvements now takes stocks. Removed 1 pellet from blast pattern. Fire rate increased to 2.3 from 2.0. Pellet damage increased from 7 to 6. And the bolt rate of a fire bonus is increased. Purple goes from 1.2 to 1.3. Holy fuck. I mean, that could be pretty good. I mean, I feel like with those buffs, the 2.3 to 2.0 is definitely fast, but or 2.0 to 2.3 is fast, but I feel like now it might just compete with the PK. I don't think it's going to like overtake the meta at all. I think it's a fair trade removing a pellet and then also making the fire rate a little bit more. The stocks is a very interesting thing. I'm surprised in making it to stocks. I wonder what the reasoning for that is. I guess because like it's just a quick weapon swap. I'm not sure. Bow check compound bow. Damage draw at full increased to 70 from 60. Good. It's going in the pack. It should get a damage buff. Tempo draw speed increased to 0.38 from 0.32. Okay. Shatter caps pellet damage increased from 12 to 12 from 11. Not really a big deal. Fired arrows can no longer be collected. I mean, yeah, that would be pretty fucking stupid. Imagine you have a care package bow and you just keep collecting that shit. That'd be pretty wild. Arrow spawns have been removed from the floor. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense in the pack. GG's, we know that. Rampage LMG. Damage increased to 28 from 26. Rampage comes with a thermite grenade. It comes with one thermite. It's like when you fucking get a hot dog, bro, and they give you one ketchup packet. What the fuck is that gonna do? Dude, what? One thermite? It comes with one? And in order for me to use it, I have to take a slot in my backpack? Like, dude, what? That shit should be infinitely thermited. That is the word. That is competitive. That is actually potentially, depending on how much that damage really does feel, because that is a pretty big increase from 28 to 26. Bro, that might be the worst care package weapon right along with the fucking All-Star. That is bad. It should come pre-charged and then also a thermite. So you can at least shoot fucking more than one fucking round of the goddamn gun. That's so dumb. Yeah, but you say instant thermite would be dumb, but so is this. This shit's ass too. But if it's like maybe it's poorly worded and it means it does have infinite thermite, I don't know. All right, well, volt damage reduced from 15 to 15 from 17. I mean, it comes out of the pack. Pretty crazy, though, that the only thing they're changing from the volt, from the care package, is just the damage back down. That volt's going to be real fucking good, man. It's going to be really fucking good. Car, no longer takes barrel attachments. Yeah, it has the laser sight. Makes sense. G7 Scout reduced from 34 from 36. Still going to be a really good weapon. Headshot multiplier reduced to 1.75 from 2.0. Still going to be a really good weapon. Double tap hop up burst fired away increased to 0.4 from 0. That's actually a pretty big nerf. I mean, I don't use double tap. I think that shit's horrible for me. But yeah, I think the G7 is still going to be really fucking good for a lot of Gibraltar players, if Gibraltar's still a thing. L-Star, increased projectile speed, increased number of shots before overheat at base to 24 from 20. No, don't fucking buff this gun. No. Remove bright red flash when hitting non-armored targets. What the fuck that means? No, bad. RE45, increased iron sight FOV to 70 to be consistent with other pistols. Okay. And increased strafe speed by 5% to be consistent with other pistols. I didn't even know it didn't have the strafe speed. That's fucking interesting to me. I like that. Okay, cool. And it gets the hammer points in the crafter. That's pretty sick. Wingman now uses sniper ammo magazines. All right. This is I'm not to be a negative Nancy, I'm just being critical. This is my biggest disappointment of all of season 14. Right here. The Wingman is my biggest disappointment. The fact that the only nerf is just sniper ammo and magazines is crazy. Like, I still think that gun is still going to be meta. I think it's going to be meta in ranked. I think it's going to be really bad in competitive. Competitive Wingman, probably chalked. Competitive ranked Wingman, probably still fucking unbelievably good. I'm happy you're not going to be able to spam it anymore, but in ranked, you probably will be able to be honest. You're going to kill a squad and then just get their fucking Wingman ammo anyway. In competitive, you're not going to be able to use it like a Wingman normally, which is dope. I still think they should nerf the strafe speed, but that's my hot take. I fucking hate the Wingman, my least favorite gun to ever play against. Sniper ammo inventory stack increased to 28 from 24. Totally non-biased here, but that is an absolute W. As the Apex community, we love to see sniper buffs. Totally unbiased. Sniper ammo boxes now contain 14 rounds instead of 12. I mean, totally unbiased here, but that is the best fucking note to the patch so far. Absolute W, totally unbiased. Spitfire, recoil adjustments to increase vertical barrel climb. Okay. Spitfire now uses light ammo magazines. Very interested to see how that works. Don't think that's really a big thing. 30-30 repeater. Dual loader has been worked into the base of the 30-30. So now the 30-30 has 14 shots or 12, whatever it is, and it reloads 2 at one time. And it also now takes a skull piercer rifle. That's crazy. This gun is going to be so fucking good. It's going to be so good. So now we have, listen, I'm not saying I'm the industry plant, but we have a sniper buff, G7 back on the ground, and repeater with a skull piercer. That's pretty fucking crazy, man. That's going to be one hell of a fucking meta, dude. That is one fucking hell of a meta. Like, that, it is going to be SMG, Marksman or sniper every game. It's going to be so fucking, it's going to be so fun. Mastiff, projectile growth reduced. Oh, so they're nerfing the Mastiff. Okay. Base fire reduced from 1.1 to 1.2. I mean, that's fine. I don't think it's a big deal at all. Like one bit. Dual loader removed. Fine. I think the gun's still going to be really good in package. I think it's awesome. The Deadeye's tempo has been worked into the base of the Sentinel. Yeah! Totally unbiased, but that's a fucking W buff. So now the Deadeye's tempo is going to be in the Sentinel no matter what. I also, listen, not to be biased, but I will say that's actually a W. I think adding things like that into the base of a gun is really good, mainly because you won't find those fucking useless ass fucking attachments on the ground anymore. Like, personally, I feel like that's a W. And as a Sentinel gamer myself, I definitely think that's it's awesome for sure. I think those hop-ups are fucking pointless. Hop-ups, double tap, adds burst fire mode to EVA 8 and G7 Scout. Skull piercer 35% damage, headshot damage, increase on longbow, wingman, and 30. So now the longbow is getting skull piercer. I am going to fuck faces this season. I am so fucking sorry. Just kidding. Get absolutely shit on. Remove Deadeye's tempo and shatter caps from floor loot. Fucking W. Boosted loader has been reduced to epic equality from legendary. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I think that's pretty good. I think the boosted loader was not being used enough at all. It wasn't really found that much other than like Storm Point armories. I think this is also a W. Remove Deadeye's tempo and shatter caps from the floor. Those things were useless. I mean, how many times have you actually picked up shatter caps, bro? Like, I think they're so fucking useless to have on the ground. They just take up loot spawns. It's fucking stupid. All right, so we know the backpack gold perk. New perk, deep pockets. Deep pockets means large medical supplies stacks higher in your inventory. Batteries and medkits now stack 3. And Phoenix kits now stack 2. Yo, Fuse just got a buff, bro. A Fuse just got a buff, bro. Holy shit, that's sick. I'll fuck with that. I think that's cool. I feel like that makes sense for gold backpack. I don't know about you guys. I feel like that's a W. Oh, that's actually huge. How does Fuse get a buff? Yeah. Fuse gets a buff mainly because now, instead of your batteries taking up 2 slots, if you're carrying 3, it takes up 1. And now you're going to have more spots for grenades. That's actually a gigantic W for overall for Fuse. Fuse main, stand the fuck up, baby. Rise up. You guys get more inventory now if you get to go back for your grenades. That's a gigantic win. And you can carry 2 Phoenix kits and 3 for the price of 1 slot. That's pretty fucking big for Fuse players. Knockdown shield gold perk. This is a big buff to Newcastle. New perk, Guardian Angel. It's the previous gold backpack perf. Self-revive removed from the game. W. Casual player base has been, like, I get it, guys, but, like, that's just, like, you guys are dying on the wrong hill, man. The fact that you guys are also just going crazy about self-revive out of all things that have been removed from Apex, the fact that you guys are upset about self-revive makes no sense. Like, doesn't make sense. Like, that is such a bad hill to die on. It is, the game is so much healthier without it. Like, I just don't understand the points. I've listened to so many TikToks. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm usually on your guys' side, but that shit is crazy, dude. Like, you guys are fighting the wrong fucking battle. But Newcastle got a big buff now. He gets gold backpack res and fucking gold knockdown all in one. Pretty gigantic, dude. Good fucking shit for Newcastle mains. Huge. Arcstar, reduce stick damage to on armor to 10 from 40. Amazing. Removed aim slow on stick, remains on detonation. Detonation damage increased to 75 from 70. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you're reducing 30 damage on the stick. That's a big W. I think that shit was so cringe, man. The detonation makes sense. I'm finally getting slowed, but the stick was the really annoying part. Moon Knight, I think 30 months. W. I think it's a W change on the Arcstar, bro. Like, actual huge win. Explosive holds. Added blue attachments to possible spawns. Added laser sights to the pool. Reduced spawn rate of gold magazines. Okay. Legends. And here we go, baby. The bread and fucking butter of Apex. Here we go. VTOL jets. Acceleration on activation decreased by about 8%. Oh, wow. Okay. A big nerf. Fuel consumption on activation increased by 33%. Big nerf. Added a third orange state to the fuel meter UI between green, more than 60%, and red, less than 30%. Dope. Okay. Missile swarm. Aim/turn slow removed. Holy fuck, dude. Okay. That's really big. Move slow duration decreased from 2.5 to 2.0. Okay. Reducing the explosion radius from 175 to 125. Oh, and I removed this too. I forgot this. Aerial boosting and strafing take a 20% debuff. Ew, Valk is shit. Valk is ass shit bread. Skyward dive, height reduction of 25%. Oh my. Launch time reduced from 5.5 to 5.0. That's fine. Oh my God. These are big nerfs, dude. I still think she's going to be used. There's nothing about the beacon in here, I don't think, for right now. I don't see anything about the beacon being hit. If she's still a beacon character, she's going to be used regardless. 25% height reduction is insane. It's definitely a huge chunk, but she's going to still be used. Her ulti is just really, really fucking really good still, no matter what. I think no matter what, she'll still be played for sure. Horizon, black hole adjustment to Newt's hitbox to make destroying it more reliable. W. Newt takes 50% more damage from explosives. Dude, I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest, chat. If you guys are fucking getting Horizon ulted and you're throwing arc stars at it, fuck you. You're the reason I lose my fucking solo queue games. The fuck is that? Watson, improvements to perimeter security placement system. Okay. Like, dude, if your fucking first thing is like, oh, black hole, and throw 13 arc stars at it while you're in the middle getting sucked and fucked, like, you are actually trolling. You need to watch some more YouTube guides because that literally does nothing. The first one's a big hit though, the making a hitbox easier for sure. Newcastle. Oh, buffs. Hey, okay. Jimmy God or what, bitch? Increased move speed during revive by 25%. Motherfucker, zoom in. Reduce turn slow on revive by 50%. God damn. Holy fuck. Increased white knockdown shield health from 150 to 200. Jesus Christ. And increased blue knockdown from 250 to 300. Good fuck. Oh my God. Mobile shield increased HP from 350 to 500. Fuck. You keep going. Double max movement speed. God. Added turn slow to electrical barrier effects and increased the severity of slow to affect the movement. God damn. Holy fuck. This man's a fucking Avenger. Bro, he's a fucking Avenger, dude. Holy shit. This is crazy. That man's about to fight Thanos one-on-one. Hey, go. Lifeline mains. That's what that's what Respawn just did to y'all, bro. Get shit on. Mad Maggie Riot Jill, fucking dog shit character, but it's fine. I think she's horrible. Projectile launch speed doubled. I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest, dude. Reading that, like, actually made my heart hurt for all fucking Lifeline mains. They really dead ass thought, bro, that your shield was too broken. So they made this character have a shield where he could do all this. He actually has 3 shields. That's crazy. Mad Maggie has the projectile launch, double speed, double, don't care, horrible character. Wrecking Ball will travel twice as far while dropping the same amount of magnets. Cool. That's pretty good, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Duration increased from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. Cool. Magnet spawn delay increased from 0. Okay, fine. Wrecking Ball will deal damage to enemy placeable objects. That's not, I mean, that might be pretty good. If you destroy a gen and then put that shit in there, first Wrecking Ball not blinding and slowing enemies. Okay, I mean, interesting. Does that mean it destroys Gibraltar's dome? So does Gibraltar's dome have health now? Anything about Jimmy in this bitch? No. Okay, that's interesting. Let's get a one-tap Gibraltar Dome. That's actually low-key a gigantic counter. That's like the only thing I'm interested in is this. And the castle walls. Castle walls and the dome are like the only thing I'm interested in. It's a big counter. But is Gibraltar really meta right now compared to Newcastle is the real question. I mean, if you catch teams slipping, bro, with a Maggie on edge, like, and you fight a Gibraltar team on edge, bro, and you're Maggie, that could be pretty fucking big, dude. It's a pretty big deal. Also destroys gas barrels. So if you want to Mad Maggie into a house with a caustic that doesn't have a Watson, pretty fucking good. Pretty good. But if you're Mad Magging a black hole, you guys really need to watch some YouTube videos, dude. Huh. It's a pretty good counter to Gibraltar. I wonder if teams are going to run her. It seems like more and more every patch they're trying to get rid of Gibraltar without nerfing him. Anyone feel like that? Like they're trying to do things to make Gibraltar more useless, but like they're just not touching Gibraltar. You know what I mean? It's like they're giving everyone like counters or making legends like a counter to Gibraltar without just actually fucking making him not a demigod, which doesn't really make sense to me. I do like this. I'm not complaining at all. I think this is really cool. I think this might shift up the meta a lot on edge. I feel like a Seer Valk Maggie would be a really good edge team now because you get to go double the distance with the Wrecking Ball, which I kind of like the speed buff, but not really too much. I think it's like low-key okay. The duration is pretty long though. 10 seconds is pretty crazy. This could be big for edge teams, man. If I'm an edge team, I'm definitely exploring Maggie. For sure. I'm exploring her. But my big thing is now, even though this is also a crazy counter, are you really going to play Gibraltar after you see this, dude? Like, are you really? I don't think I'm fucking, I think this is the new demigod, bro. I think Newcastle is literally fucking fighting Kratos like one-on-one, bro. Like, this is crazy. This is actually a crazy buff. Like, Newcastle is actually an Avenger. It's crazy, bro. Rampart now ignores friendly collision on amped cover placement. Placing walls around teammates will feel more smooth. That's pretty cool. Caustic, fixed gas ramping bug where transitioning from friendly to enemy gas will initially damage for more than intended. Okay. Mirage decoys will now be scanned by Valk when skydiving. Mirage decoys will now be picked up by Seer's Heartseeker. Huh. Okay. It's a nice little buff for him, I guess. That's a nice little pub buff. I'm going to be honest, man. That's some big bamboozle shit. I'm going to keep it a stack. That's some big bamboozle shit. That's what big dogs do. I like that. Fixed a bug where Mirage decoys were picked up by Seer's exhibit as AI and not as players. What the fuck? All right, Revenant. Death Totem will now show a placement preview when activated instead of placing immediately. Okay, I mean, Revenant's still fucking dog shit. Doesn't matter. Crafting update. Team use harvesters. When any player interacts with materials harvester, all players in their team will be given the materials. Oh, fuck. That's huge for competitive rotations. That is huge for competitive rotations, dude. I like that. Personally, I always thought it should be like that. That makes a lot of sense. Kind of a W, bro. Kind of a W. Yeah, Optic definitely gets a buff, for sure. Anyone that crafts in the beginning of a match just got a huge buff. I like that. I think it's cool. Hi, Triard. Love you so much. Remove shatter rounds from crafting. I mean, yeah, because they're gone. Removed hammer points from base crafting and added to R45 weapon craft. Dope. Heavy energy and sniper mags. Price increased to 35 from 25. Sure. Laser sight added to crafting. 25 material. Stock and barrel price reduced to 25 from 35. Fair. Added skull piercer to crafting. It's the best day of my life. Added double tap, trigger, hop up to crafting. Fine. Kinetic feeder to hop up to crafting. Ew. Pointless. The fuck? Increased shotgun bolt price to 30, it's fine. And reduced 2 to 4 ACOG price to 30 from 35. I don't know why specifically just the 2 to 4. They really were like super specific. Like that 2 to 4 needs to be 30. 5 is way too much for the 2 to 4. Some dev was really fucking mad about it one day. The maps rotating for public matches during Hunted are Kings Canyon, World's Edge, and Storm Point. For the love of God, stop giving us Storm Point pubs. Stop. Please. All Battle Royale maps, replicators, and crafting materials have been rebalanced across the maps. Ring adjustments, ring 1 damage increased from 2 to 3 HP. Okay. Ring 1 pre-shrink time decreased from 180 seconds to 60 seconds. Oh. Ring 1 closing time, 432, 435, 432. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a big competitive change. Edge teams low-key getting a little fucked there. Little faster games then, dude. Crafting in zone might be a little bit harder now. But I think you guys got to realize it's not really that big of a deal because it's not that big of a deal now because they pretty much did the whole quality of life of the materials being buffed. So rotations are going to be way quicker for teams anyway. So it's not a big deal. You don't have to move your ass that much faster. You just send out one guy to get the crafting now and it's going to be way quicker. Not a big deal. Not a huge nerf to edge teams. World's Edge removed some frustrating final rings at staging that were causing heal-offs. I feel like it's the least frustrating one I've ever had in my whole life, being completely honest. Fragment East loot buffed from low tier to medium. Man, great. Added Oob to West Rocks and Lava Siphon. Okay, that's been there for sure. New mode / map name, UI element on load screen. Winning and champion tags out of the scoreboard. Out of the ability to use tap interact when they conflict with hold. Reloading near down teammates is now a lot reliable on controller. They fucking did it, boys. And girls know they fucking did it. W. That one's going to be missed. I guarantee no one ever reads like these fucking patch notes down this far. That's a W. Huge. Love to see it, man. Love to fucking see it. Added flourish to the crafting materials in the top right of the HUD when they increase. Okay. Add a flourish to items if they become craftable while in the crafting station. Okay. Add accessibility to switch for turning on and off text-to-speech. Okay. When dropping from the dropship, the location the POI player lands in is now displayed. I don't know what the fuck that means. Does that mean like I see the name as I'm dropping down? Is that what that means? Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I'm fine with that. That's pretty dope. I'm with it. Bug fixes. Hipfire reticles now changes size based on the FOV. I mean, these are all just fixes that we're not really going to see. Okay, now really quick, we'll go over the map changes. Chad, how we feel about that, bro? That might be like, we're going to go over the map changes now, too. That might be one of the craziest buffs, like craziest patch notes of all time, dude. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. Huh. This is crazy, dude. I'm gonna be honest, man. This is crazy. Like, I'm trying to like soak this all in. It's pretty wild, bro. Okay, let's go here real quick. All right, so hi, I'm Michael Shannon, senior level designer on Apex Legends, and I'm excited to be walking you through the Kings Canyon map update for Apex Legends. Hi, Michael. New POI Relic. One of the most frequent pieces of feedback we hear about Kings Canyon is the overall map size. Over time, Kings Canyon has continued to feel smaller and smaller. You don't say, Michael. As the game has evolved. Often this meant squads were too close together in the early and mid game, making it difficult for players to take fights without being interrupted by a third party. You don't say, Michael. Addressing this was the primary goal of our new POI Relic. So we go from that dog shit to this. And that's pretty fucking big. I will be honest. We don't have Thunderdome, but it's still big. In Season 5, Skulltown and Thunderdome were sunk by a massive explosion caused by Loba. Now that the salvage operation is complete, the Syndicate has rebuilt the area of the Apex games. Dredging machines have refilled the space with sand from the ocean floor, and a new battleground has been rebuilt with the iconic skull as its centerpiece. That skull looks fucking sick, by the way. The winding, interconnected buildings of the center villages should provide a frantic and nostalgic experience for Apex Legends. W. Looks pretty fucking good. With Relic, we saw an opportunity to bring back gameplay that many players love from the original Kings Canyon, but with the POI more appropriately sized for the overall health of the map. W. We hope you'll make some great new memories playing on Relic. That's pretty fucking sick. I think the skull is dope as fuck too. Modified POIs, cages, hillside, and relay. The cages are memorable structure of Kings Canyon. I fucking hate this POI with every fiber in my fucking being, but he felt its defensibility was too high for a POI position directly in a high traffic junction. Correct, Michael. This was contributing to third parties as players siege squads entrenched inside the tower. Correct, Michael. In order to resolve these fights quicker, we decided to simplify the top of the structure. So it goes from this dog shit that I fucking wanted to punch to this. And that's actually low-key kind of good. Overall, W, Michael. Great job, Michael. The top of the cage is still a power position, but players entering the area will be able to put up additional pressure on the dominant squad. Because it's easier to enter or leave, players should now more easily be able to capitalize on an advantage at the end of the fight. True, Michael. Great call. Nice job. We felt similarly about the hillside POI near containment. Yeah, dude, I thought this was the most pointless fucking thing. Where squads were trying to rotate through would find themselves caught in a prolonged engagement. Yeah, I mean, I never went through this area because it was a hellhole. So it goes from this dog shit to this, which I think, W. Great call, Michael. I think this is good. I don't think it should be like something that where people play, where people have to can fucking hold and rat and fucking capitalize on buildings. I think this is a W. Personally, I don't think people will take so long being here now. If you fucking get on the height and someone's down here, you're fucked. You're going to get in, get out of this area. W, Michael. In order to reduce this friction, we have rebuilt this area from the ground up with defensible interior spaces. Our goal with this change is to resolve fights faster and allow safe rotations through the space. W. As a bonus change, we've restored some buildings that previously existed at Broken Relay. I don't mind Relay. I thought Relay before this bullshit was great. I'll keep it a stack, Chieftain, with the houses over here. I didn't mind Relay that much, if I'm being honest. We really love this zipline gameplay over the ravine and saw an opportunity to bring it back. We've also renamed this POI from Broken Relay to Bazin. You guys yelled at me before. I have no fucking idea. To describe how it appears in this version of Kings Canyon. Oh, fuck my ass. That's pretty lit. That's like the old, I mean, that's just literally old. That's just old Kings Canyon, low key. It's the same shit. It's kind of the same thing. I fuck with it. W. I think it's good. I like this POI a lot when I used to play comp on CLG when we sucked. Shout out the boys. But yeah, I think it's a W, bro. For sure. I think it's a fat W. Modified rotations. Overall, we felt that on Kings Canyon, squads didn't need to fully commit to a decision as much as they needed to on other maps. Frequent cut-throughs made it easier to interrupt fights without consequence. For this update, we wanted to reward players for playing the rotations thoughtfully by making some key changes. So this fucking shit was a shithole. Dude, I hate the spot. Don't know if I like this spot still. We're gonna move past that. We'll see how that goes throughout the day, throughout the season. Not so much of a W, Michael. We'll see how that goes. This major rotation in the center of the map connected destroyed bridges, River Center, and Hillside. We felt that this rotation was too fast, contributing to the high amount of third parties at River Center and Hillside. I mean, that's kind of a W. I think it's going to be good, mainly because people can't come from this side, but this still might cause some issues. IMO. Not sure. Indifferent, Michael. Indifferent. W plus L, so mid. We also removed this cave connection between Marketplace and River Center to further stabilize the flow of squads around River Center. We expect that squads will experience less third parties in central locations. W, Michael. Fucking W, Michael. Fucking W. I like that. I thought that cave was really bad too. W. Overall W. That's going to be huge. I mean, that was like a main center point of people rotating from Market and Skulltown to go in third party pretty easily. Or Market and like fucking Gauntlet area. I think it's huge. W. I think it's a good change. We've also removed this cave connection between Market. Okay, I said that. And then at Marketplace, we removed the small cave connection in the back to a more visible location and widened it significantly. That should make it more difficult for players to ambush squads at Marketplace. Oh. Okay. Sure, I'm down for that. I'm open to it. 100%. I would be able to fuck someone up walking through there. Kind of sick. I'm a big fan of that. We made a similar modification to the choke point near the cage. The amount of new playable space is significant and gives players better visibility of the surrounding area. Hold my fucking cock, dude. Jesus, that's fucking great. That's fucking fantastic. Michael, what? Michael. I mean, Michael. Loot refresh. Over time, the loot quantity and quality across POIs has become a frequent point of feedback. Dude, I talked to 15 people on 100 Thieves yesterday about Apex, and they said the main thing they fucking hate is how bad the loot is. Loot disparity. We rebalanced the loot distribution, the distribution of loot across a number of POIs to address major loot disparity between key POIs. Crash Site and Spotted Lakes have been taken down a peg. Oh, Michael. And several older POIs have been given a much needed bump. Okay. All right, Michael. Runoff, Hydro Dam, Swamps, and Octane Gauntlet. All right, Michael. All right. Started off as an L, now a W. Loot quality. We made significant changes to the loot rarity zones across Kings Canyon. Many POIs that felt prominent enough for medium rare loot simply weren't tagged for it. The quality of loot you can expect to find should feel much more intuitive in this version of Kings Canyon. Michael. I'm going to fucking give you a hug, Michael. Kings Canyon total loot count was much lower compared to our other maps, you don't say. The biggest offenders were buildings from the original version of the map that contained less overall loot than buildings introduced in subsequent map updates. After taking steps to address this, the total loot that can now spawn is roughly comparable to Olympus. And my fucking dick is rock hard, bruvy. I mean, that's fucking hot. Look how ugly that shit was, dude. Look how ugly that was. Now it looks vibrant as hell. We got the Apprise and Noko saturation going on. That's great. I love that. Looks way more enjoyable. I'm not going to want to fucking cry after getting off, dude. And getting fucking 15th partied. Kings Canyon Skybox lighting is getting a big upgrade in Hunted. The overall brings a much more immersive, vibrant environment. And we think Kings Canyon has never looked better. Yeah, that shit looks gas packed. That, sad, happy. Sad, happy. PP small, PP big. PP small, PP big. Additional changes. We made a large number of quality life changes all over Kings Canyon. Added a new raised walkway to help players rotate between Destroy Bridge and River Center. Added 2 sets of stairs and 2 zip lines to help non-movement legends across the walls at Repulsor. Okay. Added 1 vertical zip line to help non-movement legends across the wall at Artillery. W. All right. Added 2 vertical zip lines to help players across the walkway to Swamps. Okay. Added a new explosive hole to Swamps. Fucking hate those things. Removed a number of trees at Forest to improve visibility. Removed 2 of the 3 charge towers and capacitor. That's a fucking L. I mean W. Removed 5. What? Removed 5 jump towers in areas that would benefit from slower rotations. Holy shit. That's a W. That's a fucking dub. That's a really big dub. I'm a huge fan of that. 5 is a fuck ton. I wonder where they removed it. Wait, I could probably see actually. Wait, that's actually fucking huge, bro. All right, well, here we go. Let's think. We have no jump tower here. Still. I mean, we still have the jump towers here, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 here, 1 here. That's normal, 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 normal. So I guess there's still a good amount on the map. But no, also want to put this out. That one big fucking balloon from the back of, oh yeah, there's one caustic. The one big back balloon from the back of Gauntlet over the water is now gone. So no balloon here, no balloon near Market. It's all just edge towers. Other than this one. This one's still here. But it's all like edge balloons. I feel like I'm missing. I feel like they didn't take out any balloons and I'm just maybe just forgetting about them. Oh, this balloon. No balloon here in fucking hangar. This balloon was pretty fucking big. No balloon here. That's pretty good. It's a pretty big balloon. I didn't like that one. Oh, bunker balloon. No, they have the other bunker balloon. Caustic balloon's still here though. Caustic balloon is there. Are you guys on acid? That's what I hear, dude. Oh, and also no balloon near the fucking one next to capacitor. The one right here. They had a capacitor balloon here. That's gone. That shit's over there now still. Oh, it's blocked by cam. Sorry. I thought you guys were tripping out. I was like, hey, chat. Yeah, look at their eyeballs here. Hey. I mean, that's pretty good. I think it's all like the center map ones. Yeah, the capacitor's gone. So yeah, the cost treatment still has one. But that's not a big deal. I don't think that's huge crazy. Okay. Overall, Michael, you fucking killed it, man. I fucking love seeing map updates actually going well. I think this is the fucking craziest shit. I think this is such a big W. One thing I'm not really understanding is they're saying that they increased the size of the map, but all they did was add Skulltown. And the only thing that looks bigger is this rotation here. But like all the distance between the POIs still look pretty close to me. So we'll see how it goes. I'm very optimistic with the loot changes for sure. I think this is a W. I think this is sick. Oh, scroll down to see jump towers. Oh, you can see here too. Wait, no, so they still have one. Oh, they don't have here. Oh, wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit that bitch. 1, 2. Reduced by half on that side of the map. Holy shit. That's two just gone. All right. I mean, overall, Michael, I know my word probably fucking means shit all to you and fuck all, but I think that's a gigantic W, Michael. I think this is pretty big. I'm excited to see the loot quality changes. My number one thing. I think Kings Canyon loot is unbearable. I mean, sickening to the point where I want to cry. But right now, these loot changes look really good. And this might be a hot take, and I'm going to fucking say it right now. I think if year 3 of ALGS, if Kings Canyon's good, they should compete on this shit, bro. I think World's Edge is now boring to watch. I think it's boring to play. I think they should compete. If the loot is good on Kings Canyon, I think they should compete here, bro. Without a doubt. It might be a hot take, but from a viewer and analyst standpoint, and a commentator, I would love to watch Kings Canyon over World's Edge now. They haven't really touched World's Edge in a couple seasons, in a long time. I feel like it's a little boring. Everyone does the same things over and over again. It might be a little big risk to do this, but I think World's Edge Storm Point would be fucking sick. I think it would be fun. And now this map is more vibrant than World's Edge. If it has better loot, I think that's just a W overall. They'd have to make some competitive tweaks of like gold loot spawns and stuff like that, but I think it'd be fun. Oh no, I still love World's Edge too. I'm just a little bored. I think for new players, without a doubt, that World's Edge is still one of the best maps in the game, is the best map. But I think for longtime players, World's Edge is just a little boring now, for sure. I think we're all a little tired of it because they haven't really made changes in a long time, and they just keep putting us back on it with the same thing over and over again. But I think this could be a big W for Kings Canyon. And I think if they make the circles a little bit more playable on Kings Canyon and the loot is a little more, you know, fair around every POI, this could be a big update, dude. Like, this could be really fun. And on top of that, I want to say this too, is, bro, that patch notes chat is crazy. Like, I really want people to soak this in, man. Like, I think this is the craziest patch notes of all time. I think this is the biggest changes we have ever seen in Apex history, like, for sure. This is nuts, dude. Like, this is fucking nuts, man. We have seen so many changes, bro. Also, okay. One thing, I didn't forget about y'all. Bro, they didn't fucking say shit about arenas, dude. Bro, they didn't say shit about arenas. There's nothing. There's not one thing about arenas. Not one, not even a bullet note. Not even a fucking bullet note, bro. Y'all didn't even get one fucking bullet note. I feel like at the end of the day, dude, you guys are just fucked if you're an arena gamer. Also, no mentions about LTMs either. Want to point that out? No LTM mentions as well. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. So no Olympus in season 14. We're getting Kings Canyon, World's Edge, and Storm Point. I mean, how many of you guys play arenas? Any of you guys? Also, wait, before we start that. No Lifeline talks. No Pathfinder talks. I can't lie. As a man of culture, I think Pathfinder should have got something, man. Like, for fucking sure, bro. Like, for sure. Pathfinder should have got something. Like, I think it's a robbery, dude, not to give this guy fucking anything, man. Like, at all. I feel so bad for, and also, dude, I think Lifeline should have got something as well, bro. I think Lifeline should have got something. I'll keep it real. The fucking overall like buff to Newcastle is phenomenal. I think Newcastle is way more fun than Gibraltar. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired of playing against Gibraltars. I like playing against Newcastles. The wall's fun. The resing's sick. The output potential is crazy. But I will say, Lifeline needs to get fucking worked on, bro. That shit's fucked up. I'll keep it a stack. Lifeline's like actually useless now. I mean, everything that Lifeline mains wanted, she's just done. I think, no joke, and this might hurt some of y'all, I think Lifeline is the worst legend in the game. For sure. I think she's the worst legend in the game. I don't even think it's close anymore. Like, I don't even know what could be worse than her, if I'm being honest. Mad Maggie might have been it, but now it's not. Now she's not. She's bad, dude. She's like really bad. Fuse gets a subtle buff. Fuse gets a subtle buff because of the overall bag allowing for more meds. So he gets a subtle buff with that fucking gold bag, deep pockets. I think Mirage got a buff, dude. I mean, Mirage right now might be a fucking pub counter to Seer. And Seer's like the most OP legend. I mean, my man literally's got a fucking... The Mirage shit's kind of crazy. Mirage decoys will now be scanned by Valk when skydiving. And then also Mirage decoys will now be picked up by Seer. So, dude, I don't know who the fuck started this rumor about Valk going to fucking assault. Fuck you. Maybe that happens down the line, but I was so excited to see Valk just getting fucking torn apart. She still did, but she's still able to scan beacons. So right now, Newcastle, Watson, Valk is a crazy meta. That's a crazy meta. I think right now, zone teams, Newcastle, Valk, Watson. Edge teams right now are going to really explore the idea of Mad Maggie, Seer, Valk. If I'm an Edge team, the next time I have a scrimmer or tournament, I am playing Mad Maggie. Mainly because of all the Gibraltars who are going to be on Edge. This right here. This shit, the Wrecking Ball endgame could be disgusting. And also the duration of the speed and the travel twice as far. Yeah, 100 Thieves just got the fattest buff of their life, bro. 100 Thieves just got a gigantic buff. Like, probably the biggest buff they could ask for. They get the gold knockdown coming back into play. So now Newcastle, all he needs is the gold knockdown for a gold bag res and gold knock on fucking reviving. They get the speed, increased speed during revive. They get the reduced turn slow by 50%. They get increased mobile shield health to 500. 500 is so much fucking damage you don't understand. Double the max speed movement of the mobile shield, which is crazy fast. Like, Newcastle is a fucking Avenger, bro. That motherfucker's about to fight Thanos next season. He's dead ass about a fucking 1v1 Thanos. This is a crazy buff. And also added turn slow to electrical barrier effects. So now you fucking get stuck by his wall, right? You get slowed, and then you increase the severity of a slow to affect your movement. Dude, that motherfucker has fucking Watson fences on a 900 HP wall. And don't forget, now when you go down, he throws his mobile shield out. He can revive 25% faster when moving. And he can turn left and right 50% quicker. And now you have to shoot through 500 damage of a wall. And let's say this motherfucker got a blue knockdown. You have to shoot through another 300 damage. And let's say the motherfucker got a gold. You have to shoot through like 800. It's like 1,000 damage you have to fucking do just to hit the revive, fuck. And let's say that motherfucker puts down a wall. That's like 900 plus fucking 500 plus fucking 400. And then the motherfucker's doing this while rezzing. He's fucking doing this. This is literally going to be a live action Newcastle, bro. He's going to be doing this. He's going to be doing this. He's going to be doing this, right? Fucking... He's chilling at this. And you're gonna be like this the whole time. And you're just gonna see this in the background. I mean, dude, there's no fucking way that you're killing a revive on a Newcastle, bro. There's not a fucking chance. That shit's gonna be crazy. And then Lifeline doesn't even get a patch note, bro. That's crazy. I fucking love Apex. Y'all just got spat in your face. No Octane buff. As a fellow member of the Octane Stim community and one who is addicted to adrenaline, totally unbiased here, but I'm a little upset about that. A little upset. But, you know, it is what it is. I think overall, probably the craziest patch notes we've ever seen in Apex history. Don't know how you guys feel about that. But, yeah. Might be the craziest patch notes we've seen in Apex history. For sure. Without a doubt. This is like complete meta shift, dude. This is a complete meta shift. For sure. Did not expect the Valk nerf this hard, though. No beacon change for Valk, so she's still going to be used, but... Wow. Crazy. What a fucking crazy patch note, bro. Crazy patch notes. I mean, yeah, I feel like Wraith mains right now are hitting the fucking gritty because they're so happy Valk got nerfed, but I know all you Valk mains that just got the heirloom are probably crying hysterically. I'm back. I'm so sorry. That was the craziest patch notes I've heard in my whole life, dude. What the fuck is that?